Hi, this is Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing the November reading for our Pisces folks. And we are going to start, as I have been the last couple of months, with your theme of the month. And then we'll be looking, getting a couple extra cards from the Angel Tarot deck. Then we'll be getting information and guidance from your power animals for this month. And lastly, we will be looking at messages from your angels. So this would be like what I call the goofy angels, right? Okay, so the your theme for the month of November is the Queen of Air. And the air cards are all about the intellect, and I'm just getting Archangel Michael's coming in, so it's getting warm all of a sudden. These cards are all about the intellect and kind of what's going on upstairs. And this is a duality card. So on the one hand about a person, on the other hand about a circumstance or an experience. So the Queen of Air, they do have a sense of humor, right? They are somebody that's funny. They are realistic. So when you think of air people, they they have their head about them, as it were, right? And they're also can be very independent and they have experience. They're somebody that you can sort of count on for wise counsel, as it were. Okay, and the other piece of this, so the other side of this is about making decisions in an objective way. Okay, so what I'm seeing around this is that sometimes when you're confronted with something or you need to make a decision, you get super serious about it, and yes, you have to sort of think logically about it, but they also want you to bring in the humor. Okay, so find what is funny about the situation, because sometimes I remember a girlfriend where her husband had a lot of health issues, and we were talking about stuff, and I'm just like, wow, you could not make this scenario up if you tried. Like, it's just like, OMG, right? So look at it from that perspective is part of the piece of it. And then the other thing that's coming through around this, and it won't surprise me if we see Archangel Jophiel coming through in this reading for you, because this is about clearing away things that no longer serve you, okay? So again, in your life, this can be a number of different things. Of course, it can be physical objects. It can be people. It can be, things that you are involved in, right? Maybe now's the time to get off that committee you've been on for 2 years. There can be a number of different things that are no longer serving you. You're vibrating at a different level, you're vibrating at a higher level now, and the things are down here, and you just need to let them go because it's kind of a dead weight, if you will. Okay, so that's sort of your theme for the month of November. All right, let's see what we've got for extra cards for you. Additional information. And I've got my little, had my white sage going here. It looks like my candle is almost out there, but the white sage is still going, it looks like. So that just is something that helps clear the energy, and I was called to light it while I was doing the readings this evening, so that's what I did. And it does help me feel, a little bit lighter, calmer, more at ease too. My office, it's kind of funny talking about things to clear away. So, I'm a feng shui person, right? But this is my very busiest time of the year right here in November, or coming on to November, right? I have a lot of events that happen in November, and my office is kind of filled with all of these different things that I'm preparing for these events. So there's, books, there's bells, there's, kit contents. I'm going to have little piggies soon. This is like the little piggy banks. I create a kit for those. So there's lots of different stuff here. And so I think maybe that's why they were having me light that, is kind of to clear some of that chaotic energy that's here in my office as I'm doing the reading. So we have, boy, you guys have a variety today. You've got water, fire, and earth. Very balanced, right? So we have the King of Water, and the water cards are all about the depth of emotion And again, this is a duality card. So on the one hand about a person, on the other hand about a circumstance. Water is, again, the emotional piece of things. And when you think of a water person, this king of water is very compassionate. Like they have a big heart, right? They enjoy probably art or music, that type of thing, very cultured. They're also very trustworthy, like you can trust them. And there's someone that, you know, kings in general are respected. They're people that are respected. And the king doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman. So just don't limit yourself if all of a sudden when I'm talking about this king of water, it sounds like a woman in your life or a woman that you know. That's who it is. You're part of this reading, so the information that you're getting at the same time is also part of the guidance, okay? And this is about really needing to open your mind and heart to those around you, okay? So it's kind of about letting down the guard, you know, letting those walls come down. You've got someone that's giving you trustworthy advice, right? So you can rely on that. You can count on that. And part of like letting your guard down can also be about doing charity work. So really putting yourself out there this month. I know, you know, there's lots of different things that people do around the holidays, charity-wise. Tony Robbins does a basket brigade. This is something he started many years ago, and I don't even know how many families they feed now. But it was because of something that happened in his life when he was young. Somebody came and brought Thanksgiving dinner to his family when they couldn't afford it. And so now he turns around and does that. And so they're set up in all kinds of different cities, I think all over the world. And so if that's something that calls to your heart or speaks to you, you know, whatever that is for you that will sort of help soften your heart, okay? That's part of what you're meant to be doing in the month of November. Okay, so another king. So we had Queen of Air, King of Water, now we've got King of Fire. Woohoo! King of Fire is... Fire is all about passion and action. It can also relate to your fame and reputation. And again, this is a duality card. So on the one hand about a person, on the other hand about a circumstance or an experience. So fire people, King of Fire in particular, very motivational, very charismatic. You know, think of fire energy people. They have a lot of energy, okay? They're getting a lot of stuff done. They're really, you know, they're really focused, and that's part of what this card is about for you is, and it may be that this King of Fire is someone that sort of shows you by example how to get things done, but you really need to focus this month, okay? Focus, focus, focus is the, and it's not hocus pocus, it's focus, right? So really focus on the things that you're most called to do and complete those, okay? So part of this can be hiring other people to help you. Because, you know, when you're a leader, as you guys are, it's important to be able to let go of the reins a little bit, meaning communicate your vision, let somebody else, like, orchestrate it, or not orchestrate it, but let somebody else fulfill it, is what I want to say. There's a different word around that, but so that is what that is about. And then the other piece that I'm getting around this is... again, it's a feeling like you need a little bit more water energy, which is about introspection. And so what I'm saying around this is, you know, again, taking time for meditation, but to get quiet, get advice from other people, and then sit with it. So don't, you know, if somebody's giving you advice, like, take that advice in and then bring it into yourself and be like, okay, does this really resonate with me? Is this the path I'm meant to be taking? You know, check in, right? Because you want it to feel right for you rather than just taking something someone else thinks you should do and going with that. So get the advice and then sit with it is what I'm getting around that. Okay, and then we have the Three of Earth, and the Earth cards are all about, here's the Earth card, Three of Earth. The Earth cards are all about how you make your money and what you need to do to be here on Earth, okay? And this particular Earth card, when I think of the Three of Earth, it is about sort of working together with people, okay? So when you think of, you know, three people working together, it's kind of a group type of thing. And so it is about working in tandem with other people. And that's a big piece of where the world is shifting to, is more collaboration, not so much doing things all on your own. And so it is about a team effort, and what can you get involved in, or what is calling to you to be involved in around a team effort. Okay, I recently this summer joined a board for our Feng Shui Institute here in the Midwest, and it's really amazing and cool to see what can happen with a team effort, like when we put our heads together and when we're working on finding solutions for different things together. It's really a cool thing. But I see you getting some reward, and a pat on the back, or some reward or award related to that teamwork is what I'm seeing around that. Some recognition. And it is about, being creative within that as well, and bringing your creativity to that. Okay. So let's see what the animals have to say to you. So we've got the beaver. Well, this would be about the focus, right? The beaver's about productivity. Let's get this stuff done. Just do it already. Okay, that's what the beaver is saying, is really just do it already. Set the time aside. Whatever you can do to make it pleasant. If there's something that you need to get accomplished, put some fun music on, light a candle, light some white sage. Whatever that is for you, that's going to make it a little bit more fun, but just do it, right? Get to it. And then we have the otter card, which is surrender, which is about letting go of control. Not always the easiest for us as humans to let go of control, but this surrender piece is probably the most vital piece of information and guidance that you will ever get. I can't even tell you what a difference it makes when you let go and let yourself be guided, okay? And what do I mean by that? What I mean is that your higher wisdom, your soul self, your angels, your guide, God, source, whatever that is for you, has more information than you do as a human in your body. They know the plan. They know the big plan that is there for you, what you came here to do. They know all of that. So why would you try to assume that you know better than they do what you should be doing? Okay? Because when you let go, when you surrender that piece of it and follow the guidance that comes in for you, your life is going to be flipping incredible, just amazing for you, but you've got to let go of that control piece of things, okay? So really letting go, so important. Okay, and then we have, so there's a theme emerging for our Pisces for this month. We have the focus card with it. This is the hawk. And focus. So again, it's about focus. It's about getting stuff done. This is about choosing your priorities and getting rid of those distractions. So letting go of the things that are holding you back, removing anything that is not, is not a full yes. You've got to start saying no to some things and really just focus, right? Okay. So we'll see, we got a couple extra cards for you for the messages, kind of our goofy angels, messages from the angels. See what they've got for you. All right, we have Angel Teresa. You need a timeout, Pisces. I think this has come up for you guys before, but this is really about needing some downtime. Okay, so again, it's about needing to say no to some things, and really, you're so busy taking care of everyone else's needs. It's time for you to take care of yourself, especially in this month of November, okay? Self-care is the ultimate priority in your life. And you cannot be filling other people's cup if yours is empty, okay? So take a time out, do what you need to do to take care of yourself. And in the deep dive reading, I'm sure we'll get more information about what exactly you need to be doing. Okay, this is the Azure, Angel Azure, and I love this card because it really is letting you know that what you want also wants you and is coming to fruition. So just having a little bit more faith, a little bit more patience, and that is coming through. And again, it's not about forcing it. So you cannot make this result happen, okay? You just can't. You need to let go and surrender and allow yourself to be led, okay? It's just so, so important. If you're trying to force things to happen, it's not gonna come out well. It just isn't, okay? Oh, Pisces, we have Sonia coming through, and this is a message from your loved one, which to me is my wink wink from the angels that we're going to be hearing from your loved one in the deep dive reading. So this is Angel Sonia wanting to let you know that your loved one is very happy. They're very much at peace, like they feel that peace and calm that they didn't feel when they were here on Earth. And they're just wanting to send, they wanted to send you love. Okay, so what I'm seeing for you is just this huge hug from this person, this loved one that's been passed over. That's just there giving you a huge big hug. And, you know, they don't want you to worry about them at all because they're doing just super fantastic. They just want you to know that they're sending you lots and lots of love. So we'll see what comes up in the deep dive reading. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more information and guidance from that person as it comes through, and we will go from there. So that's what I have for you for the month of November, Pisces. If you are interested in more information, a deeper dive of information on your career, finances, relationships, health, we do have the deep dive readings available. You can purchase a single reading for less than a cup of coffee, and or jump into the membership, and that gives you a lot more information. You get the readings first and all kinds of other juicy goodness with that. So take time to relax, have fun, and enjoy your life. Much love to you.